Yeah, you know that I missed you. Tune in because you're sitting with your sister. Sitting with sis. So go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
So I want to talk about, first and foremost, this is definitely season 10. I don't know if you have seen it, but it's going to be on the OWN station. And this is Ready to Love season 10. It's taking place in Philadelphia. It's in Philly, the city of brotherly love.
Huh?
The city of brotherly love. Okay, because I was like, girl, don't be choking on your words. We just started. We just starting off. But anyway, we come into it, episode 1, season 10. Tommy is looking amazing. So shout out to you, Tommy. Tommy Miles. You know, he was definitely dealing with some things with his health. I'm so happy that you pulled through. You look amazing. You sound amazing. And let's talk about this season's cast. It's taking place in Philadelphia. We are starting off season 1. It's called, the name of the show for season 1 is called The First Ready to Love Wedding. So the show starts off with us catching a glimpse into a beautiful winery. You're seeing all of these beautiful grapevines, and then it just like brings us into the scene, and it's just like gorgeous. Then we see Miss Deanna. She is a beautiful chocolate, thick. I mean, thick platinum blonde baddie. We find out that Miss Thing, she is a firewoman and she has been for 10 years. She's sitting down talking to the handsome Naeem. He's a nice peanut butter complected fellow with the top knot. Is that a top knot bun? I believe it's called a top knot bun. He's 42. He's a gym owner. And they're just catching up and they're exchanging some words. And we find out that Naeem is adopted. So they're just sitting there chatting. And then it pans over to the next group of singles, which was a gentleman. His name is Wayne. He's tall, brown skin. He has locks and they're kind of like gathered forward. And like it's like a bayang. So Wayne with the bayang. Then we meet True. She's a lady with the honey blonde, soft waves. That's her hairstyle. She seems really attentive. The ladies kind of seem attentive. I mean, this is just the opening scene, so we don't know too much right now. And then we meet Angie. Angie kind of looks like Jussie Smollett's sister. Why can't I think of her name right now? Oh man. Journey. She kind of reminds me of Journey Smollett. Really beautiful young lady. She has long, dark hair with the like body wave, like curls. She's really, really pretty. So we're getting into her story. We're finding out that she had previously been engaged. She's 40. She's a bartender. She was previously engaged to someone who, the way she describes it, is a very beautiful individual. But she says as soon as he popped the question and she accepted, he passed away. So it's a little sad, but this is just us getting to know the people and their backstories. So after we take a brief little, peeky peek at them, then we go ahead and it shows 3 new singles getting out of their respective vehicles. We see 2 gentlemen and a lady. So the first gentleman, he's tall, kind of good looking, a little bit. I believe he's 31 years old. His name is Eddie. He's talking like he's like definitely here to be married. He's talking like he's here on a mission to find his wife. So we gonna see. That's so then we find so then it comes up and it just shows the next gentleman. He's a bald head. More, he's kind of like a light skinned fella with a pretty full beard. His name is Will. We just see him macking up with Miss True. It's giving real cutesy. Like this opening scene is like real cutesy. People don't seem to be too shy. They seem to be coming in and like mingling really well. So the next young lady that ended up coming out, her name was Kiara. She ends up being an insurance agent. I believe she's 33 years old. The vibes that she's given is more of like, I am a spoiled, pampered princess. Like, if you're going to be with me, be chivalrous, be generous, take care of me, be kind. She's kind of giving like a fairy tale princess vibe. She comes on the scene with this beautiful powder pink faux leather bodycon dress, like little short C with the sketty straps. She looking good. So far, the cast is looking amazing. So then more singles pull up. So then we meet this tall chocolate brother. His name is Jay. Well, his name is John, but he goes by Jay. He's 34 and he is in cybersecurity. So later on, as the show progresses, we are finding out that he is a single father. He has 2 children that he raises solely. Supposedly the mom's in Virginia. And like I said, this takes place out of Philly. Yeah. So like I said, singles keep rolling in. So next we meet Sahara. She is a real petite little thing. She like a firecracker. That's what I'm getting. That's the energy that I'm picking up. She says that she's a spiritualist. She does the cards. She does candles, the tinctures. You know, I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah, her tagline is, my name is Sahara, like the desert, but not dry. My name is Sahara, like the desert, but more wetter. Things like that. Sahara is definitely coming in. She's coming like that.
Bury the candle and then I bury him. Hi. I've been seeing someone, so only that old rose sauce. It ain't dry though, this ain't dry, here. I am the spiritualist. I'm burning candles. I'm making tinctures and things. I have never burnt a candle to get a man, but I have burnt the candles to get rid of one. I burn candle and so let's die and then I bury the candle and then I bury him. Hi.
Child, you heard her. I tell no fibs. So anyway, after that introduction, everyone is coming together. They're at this mixer. It's like I said, it's really, really beautiful. One of the ladies, I don't remember who, but one of the ladies was like, this kind of feels like a wedding. Next thing you know, Tommy pops up in the middle of an awning. And everybody's gathering around. And they were looking like, this is a wedding. We are at a wedding. But who's getting married? I know the new contestants are not getting signed up. Is this like love at first sight? Like, are we getting married on this one? Like, what's going on? You know? So Tommy is, well, I'm actually watching it right now, like in between pauses. So that's what's going on. But anywho, Tommy is standing right there and he's like, for the first time ever, we gonna do a wedding. So everybody's looking around like, who getting married? I ain't getting married. Are we getting married? But no, we kind of find out that it is 2 of the prior contestants from season 7 from DC, Washington, DC, Camille and Cornelius. Or should I say, my apologies, Dr. Camille and Cornelius. So yeah, those 2 come. They share their story. Tommy said that he even told them on their episode that they were not ready to love. And it's just so crazy that, I mean, they got married. So that just goes to show you, can't nobody tell you what's for you. Okay? But you, boo. So we just finished seeing the scene where Cornelius and Dr. Camille got married. But I have a question. Because listening to the words, like he says, like in his vows, he said something like our future union. And then, I don't know, it was something else that was said that kind of led me to think like, was this a marriage for TV? Like, did you all go through with the ceremony for the TV show, but you're not necessarily married yet? Or did you have to get married for the TV show? not like since they are actively taping the next season, was it in your contract that if you all are going to join in your union that you have to do it? Like, is this performative? Like, that's my question. Like, was that performative, or did Tommy really marry y'all? Because I'm only asking because it was only 2 of the other castmates from that season there. I mean, of course, with the new entourage, but it wasn't any like family or friends. So I don't know. Well, I got married the second time. Just the 2 of us. So I mean, I guess you could get married without having family and friends there. But I don't know. What? Tell me. Call me. Don't call me. Just send me an email. Let me know. Was that for the show, or like was that in y'all's contract since y'all already are getting married? I'm asking because I just feel like if Tommy did not like officially marry you all at that time, I just feel like you kind of like jinxing your marriage because they were looking gorgeous. Like, she was in a beautiful gown, he was in a really nice tux. Y'all sat there, y'all said vows. So that was just the only reason I was asking. I'm just like, I wouldn't want to necessarily jinx my future marriage. But if Howard invested in Tommy, he married them, then they got married. I don't know. It was really pretty though, but I don't know. Okay, so this is why I'm asking. I'm gonna definitely change his voice, but I think he kind of answered what I was wondering.
When I saw Cornelius and Camille, it looked like a true, genuine love and wanting to be with someone.
That's real talking.
That person. It was inspiring.
That's real talking.
Before you leave, Camille, we got to throw this bouquet.
Okay.
Ladies, can I get y'all in the center?
I'm like my feet.
On the count of 3.
To the left.
There's no excitement.
2, 3.
Oh.
Somebody's on a man right there.
Oh my god, I'm choking. Hold on. Whoa. I thought I was gonna play the part. I thought he was gonna say something that I thought he was going to answer the question I just posed. But then we got to, well, you watch it yourself. I just got to see Camille. She looked beautiful. And that bouquet was actually really, really nice. Really, really nice. We got to see her throw the bouquet. And it is Sahara, Angie, Deanna, and Kiara. I'm trying to make sure I remember the names. And they're all standing there behind her. Child, she launches that bouquet, and Kiara's grabbing it like real dainty. That's the one I said like gives like princess vibes. So she's grabbing it all dainty. Like when I say Angie came over in that with that red dress and like tackle, like almost like quarterback, like sacked her and snatched that. Angie is ready. Okay, been ready, beyond ready, past ready. Okay, to love. She's not here to play with you. Okay, she was not ladylike when she said, "Give me that." She just snatched it, and I ain't mad at you. I was thrown off. But honey, hopefully she end up with her somebody. Cause okay. Okay. All right, he's getting ready to talk. Let's just see if he answers my question.
Everything I was trying to win, I was holding back my tears too. I hope y'all will inspire by it, man. Because this, one day, that could be you. Right. And that journey begins right here, right now. There are 10 of you here. This is the first of 2 mixers eventually you will meet 10 more Philly Saints. All of y'all, you reppin' Philly to the fullest, to the fullest. Everybody fly, everybody fine. I got all but as much energy you put to looking good, I want you to put that much energy in learning and getting to know the people around. Explore all your options. Because the home team might be the 76ers, but by the end of this next AL, 2 of y'all will be getting 86. How far are you? Oh, in your head. Oh, no, I was scared. I was nervous. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't answer my question. Let me just go ahead and keep watching this.
I'll come back to you. All right, so it's officially after the wedding, and everyone is going over to grab themselves something to eat. So the scene that we're coming in on, Wayne is standing there with Miss Angie, the one who sacked that bouquet. They're standing there, they're chatting, and Wayne is like,
I'm going to grab another crab cake. This is my 10th crab cake.
And they zoom to show the crab cakes. Tommy, why was the crab cake so small? The crab cakes, the crab cakes like the size of my cap. Can you see my cap? They was like the size of my cap each. Like, so 10 probably was like almost 1. Come on now. Production. I'd rather y'all not even had none than giving them little. I'd rather y'all not have had any at all versus giving those little bitty. They was smaller than gumballs. The ones that you get out of the machine when we was kids. Back in the day, it was a quarter. You could get it and it goes. It was smaller than that each. Honey, eat up. But yeah, Angie is definitely seeming to feel Wayne. Wayne is seeming a little, I don't want to say calm and collected, like he's just like real, like laid back. Wayne is real laid back, very nonchalant, very, are you here? Like that's what Wayne is giving. He's just like he's just that guy. He's just that guy. So they started showing us Wayne's I think he's really laid back. He seems like he's like a really laid back guy. Very quiet is what he's seeming to be. But they show his little backstory real quick. He says that he's a mama's boy. They show some pictures of him. Wayne is the one with the bayang. Wayne is the one with the bayang. The bayang locks. His head, his choice. Thou wow %. But they show pictures of the flashback when he had like a fade or something, and that was a look for you, buddy. Like that might be a look that you might want to double back on. That was a look. You was looking kind of nice. Just can't even say that. But if you love the bayang, then cool. Wayne and Angie are sitting here talking. And Wayne says that he wants to be a father. That's so beautiful, right? He says he wants to be a father because he has a little nephew. And it seems fun. It seems cool. So he'd like to do it. I have about 30-some nieces and nephews, okay? And I love them all so much. But and I have godbabies. And I've been present from jump. And I can say you can have fun. Even being an aunt, I can have fun, but like having a kid, I don't know. That like if you having a child because it sounds and seems fun, like you're looking just for fun, I think you're gonna have a horrible time. And I'd hope that you thought about it a little bit more before doing so. So I mean, he says that he wants to be a father. He wants to have between 1 and 3 children, because it seems like it's going to be fun and they're cute. Wayne.
Find success, whether that's in business or romance, I give her, a good amount of the credit.
Do you want a lot of kids, or you just want?
Between 1 and 3, I for sure want to be a father. Honestly, my nephew's so adorable, man. He's cute, and it just looks fun.
Nice.
So I see it. You feel like you got a type?
A type of man?
Yeah, a type that you see yourself.
Wait.
You attracted to.
I'm gonna go ahead out there. And
Wait.
tell you that.
Wait. Wayne. You want to have a kid because they're cute, they're adorable, and they seem fun. And you think that raising a child would be fun. Wait, I have 2 dogs. One is an older girl and the other one's a puppy. I got a dog because I thought it would be fun, like a little bit fun. I knew I would have responsibilities. I have to provide them home cooked meals and, just take good care of them. Fun is playing fetch, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Most of the time with my puppy is not fun. So, I don't know. I pray that he gets a grasp of what parenting is and what fatherhood is. Maybe he should ask his brother and his sister-in-law and just a few other people, because I have about 35 nieces and nephews, and a majority of the parents will say it's fun making them, but parenting there's fun times, but it's definitely it's something very serious. This is another person's life that you are responsible for. These are individuals. They're not play toys. So they have their own thought processes and just everything. Yeah, you can have fun with them. I just think that you'll be setting yourself up for a really hard time if you're basing being a father on the amount of fun that you'll have. I don't know. I just wish that, your answer would have been something a little bit different. I don't know. I don't think I really buy that you want to be a dad based off of your answer. If I was dating, I would have just got up, excuse myself, and walked away. But I'm not on the show. So Angie lets him know, oh, okay, she hears what he says. He asks her, what kind of guys is she into? And she looks at him and she's like, I'm into you. So that's that scene. I'll be back. So we are wrapping everything up with Wayne and Angie's scene. Angie is so elated in her, what is it called? Confessional? When they do their one-on-one with the camera and just be talking. But she's super excited. She's like, oh my God, she asked for my number. I was so with it. I'm so happy that Wayne asked for my number. She's super giddy. She's feeling like she may have found the one, even though they just met. And you know what? I'm rooting for you, Angie. Go, girl. So now that we've left the scene with Wayne and Angie, now we are sitting with Naeem. He was the gym owner, and True. I don't remember what True does. But yeah, they're standing there, they're getting their champagne. And Naeem makes a comment like, yeah, I can see you. Oh, what's her name? So True asked Naeem, do you really wear glasses? Because I guess he had his glasses on for a second, but took them off. So she's like, do you really wear glasses? Or is this a part of your game? And he's like, no, I'm blind as a bat. She's like, oh, can you see me? He said, yeah, I can see you. And that thigh, already eyeing her body, okay. So then they sit down and he's like, yeah, you're gorgeous. You a baddie. She's like, a baddie? She's a pretty lady, but she, like what like people say baddies are, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't. She's dressed very like classy. I wouldn't call her like a baddie. She's a pretty woman, very very gorgeous, but I wouldn't call her a baddie. But Naeem says she's a baddie. So then they're just sitting there, they're chatting, and he's just like, oh yeah, them brows. I like the way you're wearing them brows. Like, wearing her brows? Okay. So he's like, why are you single? Why aren't you married? Sir, aren't we all single? Like, everybody in this experiment is supposed to be single? He's like, why aren't you married? She's like, there's just no quality man. You know, you need to ask the men that. And I'm just like, true. Like, you're talking to a potential suitor who's male. Like, what do you mean there's no quality man? Like, now, you know, a lot of men don't seem to have esteem about themselves, but I haven't met every man in the world. I have met plenty of men who are amazing guys, just as much as I've met guys who are just like, oh, are you okay? You know, so to say like there's no quality men, it's kind of like you're, you know, like boom, boom, someone with a club, you know, because I believe Naeem's a man. Like, that's what he came on the show as. And so to say that to him, it's kind of like, red flag girl. It's kind of like red flag girl. It's kind of like, ooh. So True is 35. She is a project marketing manager. And she's saying that therapy is essential for men. She's saying that there's no quality men. She's saying that men don't want to settle down. She's telling Naeem, you know, don't ask me, ask the men. She's saying that a person that wants to be with her needs to go to therapy. She's saying that therapy is essential. She says cash in that insurance, use that insurance and go get therapy. She says that she's done the work that she's needed to do. She's done the work that she needed to do. And all right, girlfriend. I mean, that's what she's saying. So I can't be upset with True for her truth, you know? So, okay, girl.
A lot of people don't do I've done the work, and I'm just ready now for someone that's new, healthy, and positive. I think in the past I went in too fast. That's me. Why do you think you do that? Probably because I was adopted, you know, trying to identify, you know, unconditional love inside of my family, inside of my own identity. Those things, you know, feeling abandoned, those feelings make me feel that way about who I love and how I am in a relationship. That's good. Thanks for being transparent.
No doubt.
Okay, so pause. My apologies for interjecting. I'm not saying this for everybody, so please do not try to beat me up. I'm speaking from personal experience. I was once dealing with this gentleman when I was like 23-ish. Between like 23 and 25. I was dealing with this gentleman and he was awesome, so I felt. But the gentleman was adopted. And what Naeem is saying about, you know, always wanting to feel like good enough, I feel like he's going to need constant reassurance. You're always going to be proven to this person like, no, you're good enough. No, I want you, because they have abandonment issues. Not everyone, but the person that I was with, they had abandonment issues. They don't want you to go and do anything. They're like super clingy because like, don't leave me. It's, you know, it's sad, but you need to really look at that and see if that's something that you are capable of dealing with. If that's something that you even want to deal with. Me? No. Not at all. Not at all. But that's me. True might want to. But I just feel like don't get caught up. I feel like the people are appreciating how one another look, like they're attracted to the other castmates. I just hope that that isn't a hindrance for them to truly hear and see who these people are. But it may be because, of course, you know how we get when we think we like somebody. You don't see nothing, you ain't hear nothing. You just be like, googie eyes. So.
David, not trying to identify, unconditional love is out of my family, it's out of my own identity. And those things, filling the band and those feelings make me feel that way about who I love and how I am in a relationship. That's good. Thanks for being transparent. No doubt. Bye.
It was fun. He really broke down those walls. I got to learn a lot about his past traumas, and I'm looking forward to what he has in store for me. So therapy, here's the therapy, and you're saying your nails. Just the therapy and my no nail, and your no nails, not caring. I love it.
Oh! Was you shooting? Naeem. He said, cheers to therapy and your nails. She said, my nails. He said, your nails. Your no nails. Cheers to not caring. Naeem, was you trying to clown a girl? Cheers to not caring? And she's just sitting here smiling. Naeem. She's a baddie because you can tell because of her eyebrows. And cheers to not caring. Ladies, hey, do with that information what you will. Some of y'all feel like the fellas don't want you to have your nails. Naeem said, cheers to not caring. Ooh-wee. So next scene, we are seeing Jay. That's the tall, dark, chocolate guy with the braids. They say that he look like Omar Epps a little bit. Just a little bit. Him and Kiera. Kiera was baby girl with that powder pink, bodycon spaghetti strap faux leather dress. And Jay is like, Kiki, do you love me? Jay is like, that girl got a body on her. She curvaceous. I sees her, I wants her. Kiki is like, he is talking my language. She finds out that he has 2 children. He was in an 11-year relationship. It just didn't work out. He says that he walked away. He just couldn't do the bickering. He's not here for the drama. He's not here for the back and forth. He loves to work. She says, I love me a man that's going to work. Kiera wants to be taken care of. And you know what, sis? You deserve that. If that's what you want and that's what you can find and he wants that, he said he loves to work and he does not mind providing. She said that's going to be my man. And all I'll say is, girl, good for you. Finders keepers. Stake your claim. So after that cute little sit down with Jay and Kiera, we pan over to the table with, it's a group of people. So far I've been able to identify Angie and Will. Will was a light-skinned fellow with the bald head and the beard. He pulls up his champagne glass and he's like, who all here has been married? And from what I was able to see, he and Angie raised their glasses and he makes a joke saying, cheers to longevity. Like you ate. So we find out that Will has been married not once, but twice. And no shade. Me too. Me too. So no shade. But he's like, the first time I got married to my first wife after my mom passed away because she was the person that my mom met. He says the second woman that he married after his dad passed away. Because that's who his dad met. Like, as he's sitting there talking, we come to find out, he he didn't like these women. He says that he didn't even like his wife, and he knew that, but he was just trying to see something. I don't know. I kind of clicked out. I'm not even gonna tell you a story because that was just like silly. So, like, whenever you lose a family member, you gonna just keep getting married. Like, you don't want to be married. Is it that you just don't want to be alone? Like, what is it, Will? Because that's like as someone who's attempting to, be involved with you, that's kind of like a I don't want nothing to do with it. That's how I would feel. Because, like, you're clowning about what marriage is. You're saying that things don't work out. So, what are you here for? Like, what are you here for? I don't know, Will. I don't know. So, after that whole breakdown, then Will, he separates from the group, and next scene that you see is Will and Safari. Not Safari, Sahara. My apologies. We see Will and Sahara step into the next scene. They sit down. He pulls out a chair. Sahara's like, yes, Chivalry's not dead. She got these long individuals. And they're talking about, like, past relationships. He lets her know that he's been single for 5 years. She's like, whoa. Whoa. I've only been single for 1 year. They get into that whole thing. She says her ex-partner had issues, whatever. Next thing, she asks him, does he want to have children? He says that he's okay if the woman that he's with doesn't want to have children. It's kind of giving he doesn't really want to have kids, so he would be okay if he was with someone who doesn't want them, because that way he doesn't have to have them. So then he flips the question on Sahara, and she's like, oh no, that doesn't even make sense, because what the woman wants doesn't matter. What the woman wants doesn't matter. It doesn't have an effect on what you want. I'm asking you what you want. And I kind of get both sides of the fence. He's like, well, I'm just saying, if my person that I'm with doesn't want to have a kid, then that's fine with me. What about you? She says that she's not having a child by herself. The person that she's with, they have to want to have a child. Otherwise, she's not doing it. So he's like, well, we answered the question the same. And she's like, no, we didn't. So they're like, kind of like getting to kind of like a heated, like, back and forth about wanting to have kids or not. Like how a person answered a question, everyone's comprehension is not the same. And it's okay to agree to disagree. So Sahara is kind of giving me like she's kind of like a firecracker. I don't know. She's kind of popping off. She's kind of giving hard. And you can be soft, girl. You're a lady. Be soft. Be gentle. Just be, girl. So next she's like, do you snore? Because if my partner snored, I'm going to put a pillow over their head. And he's like, whoa. Like, he's laughing like that. It's like really crazy. You would put a pillow over your husband's head. And she's like, yeah. He's like, so your partner couldn't breathe loudly? She's like, no. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm playing, but I'm serious. That's the one that be burning them candles. So I ain't got too much smoke on her, because, girl, you ain't gonna burn no candle on me. I rebuke all things in the name of Jesus and in my Father God. She's a firecracker. Wait, my mind just got wait. So now the scene that I just came in on, because, whoa, I had to. The scene I just came on, now it's Naeem. Is that Naeem? and Kiera, they're sitting down, they're walking, they walk through the vineyard. They sit down, grab a seat so they could chat. And Naeem is like, oh, she's everything to me. Kiera, she's a curvy one. He's like, she's everything to me. Like, them toes is done. So you was digging that true about not having her nails done. And what you said was not Karen. Because you said that Kiera's toes is done and her hair is on point. She's a baddie. And that's more your speed. He said, hey, Stink. Come here, Stink. I want more of you. So that's cute and that's cool and all. So now they're sitting down and they're talking. And then, we find out that Kiera is a mother to two. She has two boys, I think 14 and 7. Her boys are her world. Her baby boy wishes he could be in her skin. He's such a mama's boy. Naeem's like, yeah, I ain't mad at that. I would want to be in your skin too. So he's kind of giving me like a little bit of a horn dog. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a horn dog. Calm down, Naeem. Calm down. So then she asked him, do you have any children? And this is what he said. Hold on, let me just hit play for you, because what?
Everything for it takes to me. If he wants to litter my skin like this, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. How many kids you need? 5. 5 babies. Oh my God. You have anything that much I make? I have 3 baby moms. It just came with a little bit of drama. What? So I don't really allow any BS right now.
Pause. Sir, you are the BS. He has 5 children. 3 baby mamas, and it only come with a little bit of drama. Who wants to sign up for that? I mean, like, who? Like who in all actuality wants to be with, willingly sign up to be with the man who has 5 children, 3 baby mamas, and a little bit of drama? Well, somebody, but not I. Child, Kiera was like, oh. Kiera was like, me too, sis. Me too. Child, she said them red flags is not looking like 6 flags to her. She said, 3 baby mamas. Nobody can come into my life bringing drama. I have a very peaceful life. Whew, girl, good for you. Sis, good for you. Girl, run. So, we just saw Deanna and Eddie. Eddie is the tall guy. Somebody called him Rick Fox. He don't look like Rick Fox to me, but he is tall. He is light. He does have soft curly hair. And Deanna is that thick, fire woman. Chocolate. She's super pretty. They had to sit down. We learned that Eddie is a father to a 9-year-old little girl. He really wants commitment. Eddie says that he is here for marriage. They're, sit down from what we saw. It was kind of just like, okay. So next we go into True and Jay. They're sitting down, they're talking, and Jay, he comes out and he's like, I'm ready to be in a relationship because I don't want to be a player. I'm ready to settle down. Player was the trigger word for Miss True. They was vibing out until she heard that. She didn't want to hear nothing else. She was stuck on that. All she heard was that, and she just kept on coming back at him. Like, oh, so you a player? He's like, no, I was in a relationship for 11 years with my children's mother. I have 2 children with her. It just didn't work out. I've been single for 4 years. I've been out here doing my thing, like dating. And she's like, oh, so you a 304? And he's like, I'm not a 304. Like, why would you say that? And she's like, well, you're the one who said you're a player. And like, they just like start getting into it. You could tell that people is getting a little heated. Jay seeming to get frustrated. He got his hands on his head. He's just like, Urgh. And I just feel like, True, are you committed to misunderstanding people? Because it's kind of feeling like you can hear a person talk, but you're purposefully misunderstanding what they're saying, or you are like doing things like to be combative. Like a person could have a Freudian slip. He went from being in a relationship for 11 years to being single, and he's letting you know all of these things, but you just keep calling him a hoochie. And she's like, you don't know commitment. He was in a relationship for 11 years. Are you saying that because he didn't marry her? Because he was in a committed relationship with the mother of his children for 11 years. I don't understand it. They got together when they was 19. And I guess they broke up at 30. Who knows? But it's getting real hot in here, and not like the Nelly version. And I just don't like argumentative people. And True seems to be a very intelligent woman, which is the only reason that I am speaking to her the way that I am with posing the question that I'm asking. If she was someone who I felt was like, different, I wouldn't even ask that question. But you seem to be a very intelligent woman, especially since you say that you go to therapy and you get counseling. I feel like these moments of misunderstanding people is purposeful. Yeah, I feel like it's on purpose, sis. But we're gonna see. I can't tell you how you're feeling. I'm just telling you what's coming off. And we probably didn't even see the whole thing anyway. There is production. So, but they didn't put them words in your mouth. Like, you was just drilling and you just kept picking and picking and picking, and I saw it. So I don't like that, girl. I don't like that, but okay. True, girl, hold on, because you pissing me off a little bit. Hold on.
Oh, I was dating.
Okay.
I said the player word, and she took that as if I'm out here, everything moving. And it was like, what?
What was wrong about you?
I'm super loyal.
No.
I'm super
I
loyal.
said, what was wrong?
Oh my God. You keep 21 questioning me and label me a hoe. We're going to have an issue. The woman try to hold it over my head.
Why do you keep asking him what's wrong about him? They're in the middle of having a conversation, and she's just like, that's what I mean when I'm saying, like, it just seems like she's doing things like she's just picking with him. Like, why do you keep asking him what's wrong about him? Like, girl. I don't know, girlfriend. I don't know. I'm wanting to like you, but True, I feel like you're getting on my nerves. And we only 42 minutes, 25 seconds in on the very first episode that I'm watching. We're getting ready to go into episode 5. It'll be episode 5 this Friday. So I'm doing recaps and just catching up and giving y'all my review. But girl, right now, within the first 42 minutes of like knowing you, I don't know if I'm liking you, girl. But we're gonna see. Alright, so at this point, we're getting ready to wrap the show up. Tommy is going by and he is talking to everybody and he's asking them fellas, what females are you digging? And the majority of the consensus is that majority of the guys are feeling Deanna. And I ain't mad at it. I'm feeling Deanna. Shit. But when they go over to... When Tommy goes over to speak to the ladies... well, the fellas, they were saying Deanna and they were saying Angie. And, like, those were two, like, okay. I like those girls. So, Deanna and Angie were definitely the top pick for the fellas. And then when Tommy went over to speak with the ladies, their top was almost everybody said that they liked Eddie. I just feel like because he's extremely handsome. Kiera was putting dibs like my man for Jay. And Deanna saying that she's attracted to Wayne, Mr. Bayang. Bayang Wayne. Deanna's liking him, so we gonna see. I'm trying to get to the end of this. So after nephew, why I call him Nephew Tommy? Well, because I know him as Nephew Tommy out here in LA when he was on the KJLH morning show with Steve Harvey. So that's why I call him Nephew Tommy. But to you all, he's just Tommy. So Tommy, he then goes and he asks the gentleman and the ladies, so who are you all not feeling? And it seems for the fellas that majority consensus is that they're not really feeling Sahara. They're saying that she's like a city girl. She's giving homegirl vibes. Someone says she's kind of like, argumentative. She come with that toot, Sahara got that. She got that toot on her. They also said that True is someone that they really don't know that they're feeling too much. Like I said earlier, it just seems like she's kind of argumentative. She kind of picks. She pries. One person says she's like a walking LinkedIn. They says like she's so professional. Feels like she's just like stern and interviewing. So now Tommy goes over to the ladies and he's like, who are you all not feeling? And they are just like Naeem. And Kiera's like, he got 5 kids. He got 5 kids. I got 2. That's 7 kids. Where we living? Like, oh no. So they're saying Naeem. Who else did I hear? I heard Will. They say he played too much. All he want to do is crack jokes. He's not serious. Let me get some more tea, and I'm gonna come back and tell you. Child, so now everybody is standing around. Tommy done called a huddle. So now we are having our elimination. Why does he call Will and Naeem?
He's like, one of y'all are gonna go home tonight.
Child, he told Naeem, the ladies respect your fatherhood, but like 5 kids is just too many. They don't know if they can take it. He told Will, you clown too hard. Like, what's Naeem supposed to do? The children are already here. Like, what do you... Like, they ain't going nowhere. Hopefully, the next person he has children with, he's in love with and they're married and doing well. But, child, them babies ain't going nowhere. So, is Naeem going home because he got all them kids? Will it be Will because he clowns too hard? Let me know down below. Like, what is more of a deal breaker for you? Ladies and gentlemen, a person having 5 kids or someone who just plays too damn much? Let me know. Ah, damn, they just sent Will home. He said the ladies have decided that Will, you are not ready to love. Will is looking defeated. His eyes are closed. His head is down. He is just looking like, man, not the first man out on the first episode. Let me see what else is going on. I'll be back. Child, so now Tommy done called down 2 ladies who are not making the cut so far. He said, True and Sahara, come on down. Both these ladies look shocked and appalled. He told True, the fellas feel like they are at an interview Like, loosen up, have some fun. Like, you real stern. He told Sahara, the guys feel like you the home girl. He about to send one of them home. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Sahara said that, no, Sahara didn't say nothing yet. True said these men are, like, dumb. Or something like that. Like, for their decisions. For putting her in the bottom two. Like, how dare you? Like, are you stupid? That's what she said, not me. Child, he done called Sahara's name. She looks livid. She said, okay, I understand. She does not understand, and it is not okay. But Tommy's talking, and he said he done threw a damn curveball. So Will and Sahara are supposed to go home, but he gonna let them hang out for the next group of singles, so they get to meet the next 10. And hopefully they on their A game, so that way they don't get sent home the next time. I don't know. Have you seen episode 1 of season 10, Ready to Love? What are your thoughts? Are you feeling how I'm feeling about the castmates? Or are you feeling something different? Let me know what you are thinking down below. And make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you so much. It is not my intentions to be ghosting, and prayerfully everything just continues to stay on the up and up. I will definitely be here Monday through Friday this week. So it's Monday. Well, it's actually just turned Tuesday. It is after midnight. It's freezing cold. Let's see. It's freezing. It's freezing in here. Child, it is 40. It's 40 degrees right now. So I'm about to get on out the studio because it's way colder. I left my heater, and honey, I was coughing and just choking. So it feels good to be back. You will be seeing this video posted on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, you will actually see 2 videos posted. I recorded one Monday. I just wasn't able to, upload it and get it out to you all in time. So you will see 2 videos on Tuesday. So you'll see episodes 1 and 2. And then, we'll move forward from there. All right. I'll talk to you later. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right. Bye.
And it looks like we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for sitting with me. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think of today's show. And like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Well, in the next one. Well, you'll see me. You know what I mean.